Kevin, Will, Grassroots Fitness Project. We're here to talk about preparing the client for Turkish get-ups. It's a lot of demands on the client. We're talking about lateral flexion. We're talking about shoulder stability and flexibility, their ability to get into certain positions with the arm plumb, no matter where the rest of their body is. So let's start out talking about the shoulders. Kev, when we're talking about the Turkish get-up and how to prepare the client to bear load on both arms and legs, well, both arms, right? One arm is going into a bridge, the other arm has to stay in a plumb position and have either a kettlebell or a dumbbell. What are good warm-ups that we could use in a class or personal training setting that'll set the client up to effectively approach the Turkish get-up as cleanly as possible?
So for those moves, one of the problems is stabilizing the shoulder joint and elbow and wrist, right? So one of the best warm-ups is the YTW. This is going to help keep the shoulder in the socket and keep the elbows locked, which is very similar to the same motions. So I usually start with 2.5, 5 pound weights. I would not go heavier than 5 pounds, right? This isn't something that's going to make you really strong. Just get you primed for the Turkish get-up or windmills or things like that.
Ready to go.
So shoulders, right? Just get them a couple of shoulder rolls in reverse to get them in the socket. Slight bend on the knees. This is the I or the Y, right? If I come straight up, there's the I and back down and pause. Or some people with their shoulders, if they feel more comfortable coming out to the Y, but I'm not going to go so high that my elbows bend, right? I can't increase the motion and change my flexibility. I'm just going to go as high as I can with those elbows locked. And you'll also see a lot of people just going, I don't know why we're doing this, right? Is we're just trying to see if you can pause, shoulders back, raise them to the sky, shoulders back, 10 to 15, right? And then shoulder rolls in reverse. So Y or I, depending on their flexibility, right into the T. Squeeze my back, right? So not a reverse fly. Same thing, I'm keeping my elbows locked, squeezing my shoulder blades, and I'm trying not to round at the bottom, right? So power position, abs tight, squeeze my shoulder blades. That's it. If you get people that are hyper flexible, just because they can go this far back, right, does not mean it's a strong position. We're just trying to squeeze the shoulder blades.
Yeah, what I see a lot of, if you go into that position again, I see a lot of people winging it back behind them, right? So you want to make sure that they're across that, you know, vertical plane.
In line with the shoulder blades.
You'll see a lot of people winging back behind them. What else you got?
The last one, this is probably the hardest one. So if people have shoulder problems, right, the W, I would say do the high row would be the minimum. So see if they can keep their elbows in line with the shoulders, right? This one's tough for me. But if they can do this without pain, I would try to have them rotate out. There's the W, right? I'm still keeping my shoulder in the socket. Rotate down, down. Row, rotate, down, down. I know I'm going to have to take a look at my weak side once in a while to see how it's doing. And rotate out.
Yeah, now again, with this position, what I see my clients want you to assume they'll not come all the way up, right? They won't get any internal rotation. It'll kind of just be sort of something like this.
Absolutely.
Right?
So if you're coaching it, get behind them,
This shoulder's got to come forward so that you can exhibit this kind of external rotation. But they'll either drop the elbows, this kind of scarecrow type positioning. Super important for them to actually work through that external rotation. Awesome. Shoulder flexibility demands warm up.